Okay guys, this is Jamie again. Thank you for joining me today. Please share and subscribe to my channel. What I'm doing right now is I cut up bacon in kind of pieces. I'm putting that in the pan. I also chopped up brussel sprouts. And as soon as I finish with the bacon, the brussels sprouts are going to go in here. My friend found a recipe online for maple brussels sprouts with bacon. So I am going to make my own version of that because one, I'm not big on big pieces of brussels sprouts, and I don't think I want them as a side dish. But I do like brussels sprouts in my things. I put it in, what do I put it in? When I make cauliflower fried rice, if I have any, I pack them up and I put it in there. I do like them chopped. So there's the bacon. The bacon's going. I don't have it turned too awfully high, but I was just, as you can see, I was cooking bacon for other things. So I'm going to turn it back up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put these in. So where I made crab cakes, I still have some carrots and some peppers. So after this cooks a little bit, I'm going to add some of those. Turn it up a tad bit. I'm going to go get my maple. Wash my hands. I can feel some of the bacon. It's on fish. I think I'm going to take some of that leftover crab cake that I have, and I might roll some of that up. Dry my hands with that. I'm going to go get my maple. Walk around the camera this time so y'all don't have to see my head so close up. This is the maple that I use. I like it. I'm not going to put too awfully much in here because I don't want it to kind of cook to my pan. But I am going to add a touch of it. Oh, I love the smell of this stuff. That's going to be about all I put in. And hopefully some of this bacon will start cooking a little bit more than what it is. I can't necessarily decide what I want to do with this once I make it. I was thinking about putting it in a zucchini boat, but then I was thinking maybe a portobello mushroom would be good too. I just haven't got a clue on what I want to do. But I am going to add, I'm going to add some dried rosemary. I dried this out. This was from my plant. just add a little bit to that. I'm not going to put too much seasoning or flavor in this, only because I want the maple syrup and the bacon flavor to stand out. Like I said, I'm a garlic fiend, so we're definitely going to need some garlic. Sometimes trying to get these skins off is like the death of me. This had onion on it from earlier. Although, I just don't want onions in this. And I don't think that's going to be enough garlic, to be honest. But we'll add it in at different times. Like I said, the longer garlic cooks, the different flavors, and because of how strong it gets or doesn't get. And I think what I'll do to this, I think I'll add some fresh ginger and turmeric. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, there it is. I keep it in the freezer because it lasts longer. Can't use it as quickly as what it goes bad sometimes. Because you don't eat a lot depending on what you're doing. So when you freeze it, I feel I use even less because of the way that it grates. Just throw that in. Oh, I can start smelling the maple. Bacon is starting to cook some too. Because I'm going to put this in something else and then I'm going to cook it too. I don't want the bacon to get like really crispy like I have over here. That's going to be a topper, but I also don't want it to be chewy. Okay, so now I'm going to put some carrots in. Again, I love color. I'm going to put the rest of these peppers in. Because I don't have many left. Well, I'll put some of these in. Whoops. I probably should have put in some parsnips. I bet you that would have been good. See, that's looking real good. I bet ya. Let's see. That one's split. ain't gonna grate for me. Slice it. And I'll just chop them up this way. That works too. Well, I'm quiet today. I apologize. I just have so much going on. Just thinking about things. Put that down in. I'm going to taste one piece of the Brussels sprout. I'm going to add a bit more maple. I don't want to cook it too much longer in this. I really got to decide what I want to put this in, or maybe I'll do it as a side dish. Oh, I hear it sizzling, so I think I'll put in a little bit too much maple. I think I want this in a mushroom. I don't know why. Let me go get a mushroom and cut this down. I'll be back. It's going to take this mushroom a while to cook. Nice big thick one. So let's see, where do I put this in? So we're gonna need a pan for that or a container. This will work. So I'm gonna take some rosemary garlic oil and put it on the outside of this first. I'm gonna rub it. Oh, I broke it. I will always break the big ones. I'm going to put some on the inside too. Maybe a little bit much, but it should absorb in cooking, so it should be okay. And I'm going to put the broken piece up against the side. So maybe it won't look like it's broken. Okay. So then I'm going to take some of this. I'm going to put it on top, especially with the bacon, so the bacon can cook longer in here. And it kind of fell out. That looks really pretty. Yeah, that's about all I want in that. That should put a little bit more bacon. You never have too much bacon. Trying to get some of the bigger pieces that aren't necessarily all the way cooked, or cooked enough for my liking, on top of this. That should be the last one. Oh, this one too. It's this one. That should be good. Okay. So this is, if you can see, okay, come over here too. This is the stuffed mushroom with, well, with our Brussels sprout seasoning, or mix, with the maple. And this is what I have left over here. So I'll crisp up the rest of the bacon that's in here and do a little something else with that. And put this in the freezer. So I think I'm going to throw that in the oven and let that cook for a while. And see how that turns out when I'm done with my seeds. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in, and once it's done, I'll send y'all a picture, or I'll add it to it, because I'm assuming it's going to take a while with that. And I probably will add, I think I'll, a little bit of water for down here, or a little bit of seasoning. Might put in a little bit of garlic butter down at the bottom too. That way it doesn't dry out on me. Maybe a squirt of lemon juice. Maybe I'll plant that lemon seed. Maybe I won't put lemon juice. Just a tad bit of water, not much. As you can see, just enough to put a little bit in the bottom. I don't want it burning. I don't want it doing anything. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and throw this in. And we'll see what it looks like in, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes.